Welcome to Daily Current Affairs by Ekam IAS. Today is 19th August 2019 and the topic we are going to discuss is Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council, Neonatal Mortality Rate, Interplasmic Reticulum, the National Council of Teacher Education NCTE, Map-Aided Program and the previous year question revision series. Coming to the first topic, Prime Minister's Economic Advisory Council PMEAC. So this is in news because the council had a meeting and the meeting says we need to set up GST Council like body for public spending also. So PMEAC is basically a non-constitutional body, it is non-statutory body, it's not permanent and it is an independent body. So this is constituted for analyzing all the critical issues, economic issues, and this has been referred to by Prime Minister, and he will be given advices regarding all this economic and critical issues. Okay, that is why this particular institution was built, and it is mandated to give advice to Prime Minister on economic matters like inflation, GDP changes, then everything about export and import, then creating environment for increased trade and commerce, everything. This particular council should advise the Prime Minister. So the basic function of the council is to submit periodic reports to PM related to economic issues, development, and what is their indications or implications towards the economic policy, and they have to analyze various topics, issues which is been assigned to them by Prime Minister, and they have to advise regarding that topics to the Prime Minister. Then they have to analyze the macroeconomic issues that is having very high importance, and also they have to present whatever is coming to their mind, what is their view to the Prime Minister. Okay, so according to their view only the Prime Minister will be taking a future decision. Okay, so a similar topic regarding this is the GST Council. This is only a related topic. I am bringing it here just to make you remember the GST Council. You have already studied it. So this GST Council or Goods and Services Tax Council, this is a constitutional body. What they do, they make recommendations to union government and the state government related to tax, that's goods and services tax. So this is according to the article 279A of the amended constitution, and this is like a joint forum between the center and the state. So the chairman will be Union Finance Minister, then there will be the Union Minister of State in charge of Revenue of Finance, then there will be Minister in charge of Finance or Taxation or any other minister nominated by each state government. Then the decision of GST Council, they are made like 3/4 majority of the vote cast, that is 1/3 of the vote cast for center, and the states will have 2/3 of the vote cast. Okay, and each state have only one vote irrespective of their size or population. So the next topic is neonatal mortality rate or NMR. So this is in news because NMR, it declined from 24 per 1000 live births in 2008 to 13 in the sample registration system 2017 in Maharashtra. So according to the sample registration system data in 2017, in Maharashtra the IMR, the infant mortality rate has reduced to 19 per 1000 live births from 33 in 2008. So the neonatal mortality rate NMR, it declined from 24 per 1000 live births in 2008 to 13. Okay, 13 per 1000. And the state comes a closer third after Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Kerala tops the list, second is Tamil Nadu, and now it is Maharashtra. So neonatal mortality rate is number of death among all the live births during the first 28 days of the life that has been given against 1000 live births. Okay, and this is again divided into very early neonatal, and late neonatal. So very early neonatal is a death within 24 hours, first 24 hours. Early neonatal is in between 7 days, okay, from birth and the 7th day. Okay, any time the death happens, that is early neonatal. Then late neonatal is like from 7th day to the 28th day. That is again another type of neonatal mortality rate. So neonatal mortality rate is caused because of the preterm birth complications and infections. Mainly because of this, different demographic, educational or socio-economic, even biological and care-seeking factors are responsible for this neonatal mortality. Okay, so UNICEF 2018, they have a global report on NMR, and it is found that the newborn deaths in India was one of the highest in the world. Though the infant mortality rate in the country has declined considerably, the number of newborns dying each year, it remains unacceptably high. So India has around 6 lakh newborn death each year. It accounts for a quarter of the global burden of neonatal death. Okay, so they have a report. UNICEF has a report called as Every Child Alive. Okay, of the 184 countries which the report covers, India ranks 31. Okay, their neonatal mortality rate is 25.4 per live birth. It is like the 7th largest economy below 153 countries who have better survival rates for their newborn. So a year later now, India was 28th worst country among the 184 nations in terms of neonatal mortality. So we came down from 31 to 28. That is very bad. Okay, so in India currently have to meet the SDG goals target for neonatal mortality of 12. We have to reach till 12. Now it is 25.4. So the country has made impressive progress in the reduction of under 5 mortality, and with the current rate of decline, we are on the track of meeting this SDG target. So India registered a reduction of 66% in the under 5 deaths during 1990s to 1915. So it is mainly like reaching the Millennium Development Goal MDG target, and now we are trying to reach the SDG target. These are all the statistics actually you can use in your answer sheet. Okay, so if you have a question about neonatal mortality rate, you can actually start the question by, in the introduction part, you can actually add statistics. So these informations can help you in writing a good answer in mains. Okay. The next topic is Interplasmic Reticulum. So this is in news because the NII, that's the National Institute of Immunology, they said that diet restriction delays aging, okay, and it increase the lifespan. So a multi-institutional team from India, they found that one of the mechanisms by which the worms exposed to an early life moderate stress is in the form of dietary restriction, and that will help them overcome aging. Okay. So the National Institute of Immunology, that is in Delhi, they showed that certain organelles in the cell like endoplasmic reticulum, if stressed early through diet restriction, can do its job more efficiently later in life, and this can give actually the longevity in life. Okay. So endoplasmic reticulum, it is a cell organelle in eukaryotic cell. So the study about the eukaryotic cell reveals that the presence of a network or reticulum of tiny tubular structures scattered all over the cytoplasm is called as endoplasmic reticulum. And there are two types of endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth. So the rough endoplasmic reticulum, it bears ribosome at surface. That is why it is called as rough. And this rough endoplasmic reticulum, it is frequently observed in cell actively involved in protein synthesis, because ribosome is pointed towards protein synthesis and secretion. So they are extensive and they are continuous with the outer membrane of the nucleus. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum doesn't have ribosomes. Okay, so they appear very smooth, and it is a major site for synthesis of lipid. The other thing is for protein synthesis, this is for lipid. In animal cell, lipid-like steroidal hormones are synthesized in smooth endoplasmic reticulum. So the main function of ER is to provide mechanical support to the cytoplasm, and they will also provide larger surface area for exchange of material and transportation. So when during cell division, the ER they organizes the nuclear envelope at the telophase stage of cell division. That is not very important. I just want you to know what is endoplasmic reticulum, what are the types, and what is the main function. You just remember mechanical support to cytoplasm, and this plays a major role in cell division as well. That's it. The next topic is National Council for Teacher Education. So this is the news again because the Union HRD Minister inaugurated like an international conference on teacher education, which is being conducted by NCTE. Okay, so NCT is a statutory body. It is created by the National Council of Teacher Education Act of 1993, established in 1995. The act came in 93 and this was established in 95. And the main task is to achieve planned and coordinated development of teacher education system throughout the country, and they will be also responsible for making the norms and standards for teacher education. So they act like an advisory body to the central government as well as the state government, and they'll also they'll make sure the maintenance of standard and quality in teacher education. Okay, so they'll cover the entire area, everything related to teacher education program. They'll be involved in the research and training of personnel from pre-primary level to the senior secondary stage level, even to the adult education, distance education courses as well. So the Teacher in Education Institute in India, they currently offer around 17 teacher education programs. They are being recognized by NCTE. Okay, so that's all you have to remember. Then we have map-aided program. We are continuing with the gap and passes of Kerala. The first one is Bodinai Kannur Pass. So this pass is in the Travancore area. It's in the central area of Travancore, and it connects Madurai with the higher ranges of Idukki. So it is like the central part of Kerala, the Idukki region of the Kerala. So this connects the Madurai region to the Idukki in Kerala. And the second one is Kamban Pass. Kamban Pass is the major trade route from central Kerala. This is in Todupuzha. Okay. Then we have Arinkavu Pass. Arinkavu Pass is connecting Tamil Nadu and Punalur in Kerala, in Shenkotai in Tamil Nadu with Punalur in Kerala. So then we have Arambadi Pass. Arambadi Pass is also called as Aruvamozhi Pass. So this is connecting Tirunelveli in Tamil Nadu to Trivandrum in Kerala. That is coming towards the tip of Kerala. Okay. So the first pass is also in the tip. The second, the first pass, the second pass and the third pass is in the central Kerala, and Arambadi Pass is towards the tip of Kerala. Okay. Now in previous year question revision series, yesterday I gave you a question regarding the tropical savanna region. The answer is the tropical savanna region have a characteristics of definite dry and wet season. Okay. Today's question is, which of the following are cited by scientists as evidence for continued expansion of universe? So the first option is detection of microwaves in the space, observation of redshift phenomenon in space, movement of asteroid in space, and occurrence of supernova explosion in space. So give me the answer in today's session. Okay. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you so much for listening.